Alright, check this out. This is my garden right now. I've got Seminole pumpkins that are absolutely taking over almost everything. In between we have beans. Little beans going all over the place. And this is fantastic. Out of control gardening. Look at this beautiful mess. It's almost all edible. Some moringa trees coming back. More Seminole pumpkins. Some sunflowers that planted themselves. More Seminole pumpkins. Oh yes. I am trying to breed Dave's gigantic mutant tropical pumpkin right now by crossing multiple strains of Seminole pumpkin with tropical calabazas and tan cheese pumpkins and other large fruited cucurbit machata types, and they're all running into my corn here. This is a blue corn. I only grow grain corn. I don't actually grow sweet corn. I just can't stop with the grain corn. I like the flavor of it better. I like the ears better because I don't like them super sweet. I like them starchy, like a really good corn chip. And I also like grits. This is my garden right now. Well, gardens. Got a ton of stuff going on in here. These are Ethiopian kale plants that are going to seed right now. They're a little more heat tolerant variety. However, they all went to seed early because it jumped from the 60s and 70s into the 90s really rapidly this year. And so this entire bed of kale went to seed like crazy. Got some zucchinis down here. And over here some little okras coming up. This is pretty much the bed of disgusting things. Zucchinis and okras. Over here I have some Florida cranberries that are coming up. They're very nice for making fake cranberry sauce. They're also very nice as a salad green. Right here is our perennial bed. We've got roses and mints and chaya and lion's ear and Caroline raspberry and a perennial marigold. And right here is Japanese persimmon. Some more roses. This is Mysore raspberry, which is a huge tropical raspberry that can take temperatures down to 20 without much trouble. They're just starting to get going there. Look at these beautiful little things. More roses. More roses. A little bit of edible oxalis there that's getting chewed up by something. This is another perennial bed. This is a red angel pomegranate tree reaching up to the heavens here. Underneath I've got chaya, lemon balm. There are turmerics planted in the ground here that haven't come up yet. Little mouse melons. There's a little perennial ginger. Apios americana, the ground nut, climbing up here with a moringa and a birdhouse in it. Moringas really grow like crazy. Back here I've got my gray water oasis bed. Lots and lots of bananas coming out of it. Goji berry. It's just sprawling all over the place. More Seminole pumpkin vines crawling up between. This here is my Miami garden along the back wall with guava, edos. Down here is a coffee, some longevity spinach, and some jewels of opar. Got ponderosa lemon, key lime, There's key lime all over here, and there's a bunch of little perennial vegetables that are just starting to come in. Another lemon tucked back here in the corner. And then there's some malanga. Back to my gray water oasis bed here, and up there is some bananas that are just coming in. So the garden's looking pretty awesome this time of year, and it just gets better as the year goes on. Got some climbing edible yams going up this side of the moringa tree. Climbing all over the place. And that pomegranate's looking good, and there's chayote squash growing up into the pomegranate. This little bed has chaya growing in it. This type blooms a lot. This is a cantafolia, I believe. And we've got some water celery with water chestnuts growing around it. A little canna there, some mints, elephant garlic, more mint. Here I've got some yard-long beans that are just starting to come up and climb. And collards from earlier in the year. They'll keep going usually through the summer. A little tomato in the middle. This is perennial tree collards I got from my friend Curtis. Thank you, Curtis. And over here, I've got some bitter gourd climbing up here. I've got some tomatoes. Got a little more perennial tree collards I started from cuttings. I've got another yam, edible yam, climbing up here. I've been cleaning out my greenhouse, so there's a big pile of pots and stuff there. There's quite a bit going on. It's going to be a good year.